coming down, you always see people talking about just how high the snow is, you know, this much or this much, but you know, let me just show you how much snow is here. Alex has a camera right at her front door, which got great video of the crook committing this crime. But what I learned today from law enforcement is just having a camera like this isn't always enough. Police say it's smart to make sure that nothing of value is visible in your car, but they say your best bet is to take everything of value out, even if you think it's hidden. This is just a drop in the bucket. King County Sheriff's officials are investigating the officer-involved shooting aspect, and Seattle police will have more information on exactly what happened here. But again, a scary situation, as Seattle police are saying a woman was firing a gun as two people were inside. It was a couple. Amazingly, both of those people are okay. Officials say they have minor scrapes and cuts. You know what's dumb, guys? Driving through a road closed sign. Like, that's never really probably ever been a good idea. Like, best case scenario, you make it through. Worst case scenario, you're paying for a new car. And even if you do make it through, you get caught, that's a big ticket. But you know what's not stopping people from driving through these two roads here behind me? These road closed signs. There's plenty of things people can do inside to make sure this New Year's Eve tradition stays as fun as possible. I've got the golden ticket. This is what everybody is looking for this evening. Scratch off lottery tickets, buy $10 worth, and you get the chance to see the Seahawks play this Sunday. And while the thousands of people who come out here to shop and buy fish don't want to see this tradition change, the folks who've worked here for decades don't want to let it go either. And just like that, we're off. Music has the ability to fill us with emotion.
Just a twist of the wrist.
Mark Ciano knows this well.
You just face me.
For about 15 years, he's created shows right here in Seattle.
She remembers me, but
This is not his normal stage. In fact, last week, Mark was in Europe, working to put together a show. But that ended quickly.
Entire countries started shutting down, cities started shutting down.
His last night before returning to Seattle, he says the city of Paris erupted with noise.
It was just a wonderful way to be communal in a time when you really can't see your neighbors.
na 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 na.
Mark says as soon as he got home, he started working on bringing the Make a Joyful Noise movement to the city.
Hey, tonight at 8 p.m., if you want to join in. We're
Not
making,
just outside of his
making some
apartment.
noise.
Word is spreading fast, online through social media.
I'll take part.
Mark is asking everyone to make noise to celebrate healthcare workers.
We really need to pay tribute to those who are risking their lives to keep us safe.
Whatever you can do to make some noise. Yelling, clapping, banging pots and pans, or
I think there was somebody else she was seeing.
as an artist, he knows the amazing feeling a cheering audience creates. Thursday, he's reversing the roles, and now he's the one applauding for healthcare workers. He hopes the city joins him. And at 8 p.m., you could hear the city's response, a show of appreciation for all healthcare workers through Seattle.
We love that kind of thing, and maybe now we can give it back to those who aren't used to getting it.
Cal Anderson Park, a place where dozens sit and enjoy their Sunday, except one family.
Just a lot right now. It's just a lot right now.
Because this park will now always be a terrible reminder.
And I still can't believe she's gone. I still gotta wrap my mind around that.
Police say around 2:45 Sunday morning, they responded to Cal Anderson Park. They found a 25-year-old woman stabbed in the chest. The victim died. For this family, the victim is much more than a 25-year-old woman.
Everybody that's here cares about Rachani.
She was a daughter, she was a sister, and she was a mother.
She worked hard for her daughter mainly. That was her main goal, to make sure her daughter was well taken care of, and she did that.
This is Amariana. She's 6 years old, and now she will grow up without her mom. This is just one story of loss.
1, 2, 3. Love you, Rachani!
Give me a kiss. That's why this family is willing to share their story.
We love you. We love you, baby. We're going to get you some justice here. I promise you.
Because a 25-year-old mother of one is gone due to violence, and the family needs answers.
You got a camera right there. You got cameras down there. You got people that done seen stuff, and nobody's coming forward. All they can say is a 25-year-old girl was found stabbed and died. I mean, that's it. That's all she get.
Reporting in Seattle, AJ Janavel, Q13 News. Sometimes life deals us what seems like a knockout punch,
It works, it works.
and we decide if we're going to stay down for the count. In a small workout room,
It is fairly small for the amount of people, but we make it work.
tucked behind the Snohomish Fitness Center,
Setting up tasks for them to do.
Lorraine McCurry gets ready for a packed house.
Alrighty, do you guys need a drink of water?
Head coach McCurry is training fighters.
1, 2, 3,
Even though
1, 2,
they may not be the faces
5.
5.
you'd expect to see in the ring.
Jab cross. You have more pep. You have more energy.
I'm a hustler. I don't give up.
Every week,
1, 2, 3, 4.
these boxers strap up and work out.
Woo!
No one has a match scheduled anytime soon, but every single one of these boxers are in the fight of their lives.
When I first found out, it was like, oh my God.
Jab cross.
You see, the name of the boxing club
It's called Rock Steady Boxing. Jab cross, jab cross.
has a special meaning.
The purpose of it, of course, is to fight the Parkinson's symptoms.
Keep breathing, doing good.
All of these boxers have Parkinson's disease.
Get off my bag, Jack!
For Aid Eitner, the symptoms started a few years ago. But he says boxing at Rock Steady for the last 2 years has slowed the progression.
Alrighty.
This helps with the exercise, the balance, the fatigue.
Ooh. Keep on trucking. You know, I'm not going to let it get me.
Denise Konkoski says when she found out her diagnosis, she saw the disease as a life sentence.
You know, why me?
Now, with Rock Steady, it's given her a new outlook.
It's a gift because it keeps my spirits up.
We're gonna power up, hands by your side, palms in.
These stories
Good.
are especially meaningful for McCurry.
Alright, come on up.
While she focuses on the boxers in her gym every week,
They're about hip width apart.
there's one special person always in the back of her mind.
He spent, 10, 15 years taking care of her the best he could.
McCurry's grandmother had Parkinson's.
She came out to my wedding, and that was probably one of the last trips that she took.
At the time, treating the disease was much different.
When people were given a diagnosis of Parkinson's, they were told to go home and rest.
She tells me the symptoms progressed quickly.
4, 3, knee, 2.
Now,
5, 6, 7, 8.
McCurry's able to make a change in the lives of people like her grandmother.
What we can do is we can stop it from getting worse.
If you start low, Joanne's gonna start high.
If her grandmother was here right now, there's one thing McCurry believes she would say.
That she's proud of me.
And in this room full of fighters, they are proud too.
Come in here maybe, and then you leave here with a smile.
Proud of themselves
There you go, David.
for not letting this disease keep them down.
All right, over here, we're doing hand weights.
And thankful. Thankful McCurry is in their corner helping them fight.
1, 2, duck, 5, 2.
It makes you want to live your life still.
For every one of these people, when life dealt them a knockout punch, they got right back up
1, 2.
1, 2.
and kept fighting.
Never give up. Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do. Never give up.
Woo!
Reporting in Snohomish County, AJ Janavel.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.